Hello, welcome back to Etheric Tide. This is Lauren with our Tarotscope August 2020 reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. And we also, coming up in August, we have the Leo Lionsgate 8-8 coming up, which is such a beautiful time of year to let go of. It's like a portal. It's like a portal to new reality or a new way of seeing our reality. Great way to shed things that are no longer serving us, and quite a transformative time. So a lot of people around this time, and as we pass through August the 8th, we may experience like just literally dropping a heap of belief systems, and then taking on like a new like perception of our reality. Things that we would have thought or felt about a situation before just doesn't resonate with us anymore. So let's see what's going to happen for you guys. Wow. Well, for one thing, not surprised this one's come up. The Strength, because it's come up for a lot of signs, because that's the Lion's Gate. So that means that it's going to be pretty important for you. Oh my goodness. Just cards going everywhere. What do we got? Let's see what we got here. Ah, yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to take them because they seem pretty adamant, because this is the things that you're letting go of. With vigor, by the way, as in like, I'm done with it. I'm done with all of this stuff. So let's work it out. Got ourselves the Eight of Cups. It's in the reverse. But I think in this case, it doesn't matter which way. It's going to be the same thing's going to be true. So got ourselves the World. Got ourselves the Three of Pentacles. Got our Eight of Cups, and we have the Fool. So I also need to point out that you guys have a lot of major arcana that's coming out. It means big spiritual shifts are going to be happening for you as you go into the Lion's Gate. Now, this is an end of a cycle. This is something ending and a new beginning starting. And this is also walking away from something, as in, again, ending. Walking away from something that did mean something to you at one point, however, no longer means anything to you anymore. And this is where we're laying the foundation for things that are going to have more of an impact for long term, and being able to just be free of the parts of yourself that were holding you back from creating that stability. So I think for you guys, you are, I think something's pushed you to a point where you will have another experience, an interaction, where it's kind of like, whoa, I'm done. I'm so done with this happening to me, with somebody treating me like this, or of this particular type of relationship and this person treating me like that, or getting myself in this particular situation. And it's Sagittarians are pretty independent. They love their freedom. They love traveling and adventure and being slightly detached. They love things to be fun. They're incredibly like studious when it comes to like learning and dedicating themselves at work and things like that. It's because they're a fire sign. It's just that they're a little bit unobtainable, if that makes sense. That there's almost like an air sign. Like, I actually consider Sagittarians to be the airiest of the fire signs, where they do have like an airiness to them. They are a little bit more, they are more up in their heads. However, they're very powerful, and they're kind of like, they're a little bit like the Fool card, to be honest. Yeah. Even though I don't think this is necessarily associated with Sagittarius, however, I think it's a perfect representation of Sagittarius. You guys are just, I just don't think that you care about what other people think anymore. I think that you are like, I'm just going to go my own way and I'm going to do it my way. And I'm kind of over people not liking it. I'm over people giving me crap for doing things my way. And I'm the only one that can decide what is right for me. And yeah, you're kind of fed up with it. You're kind of looking towards people who are willing to work with you, not push against you all the time. You are looking for people who are accepting you for your whole self in your entirety and not trying to change you. I think that's what it is. Possibly you've entertained people for whatever reason trying to push you and change you and force you into a box, and you just don't see how, like in the top here, these circles fit perfectly inside those circles. Can you imagine squares like being pushed into the wrong hole, so to speak? Phrasing. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes being forced into a place that doesn't fit them and doesn't feel right, and feeling like you should feel bad for not being pushed into that box and liking it. Yeah, so I think for you guys, that's the type of energy that you just are not going to take anymore from anyone. And coming into August, there's like, I mean, it's strength. So there's a lot of like personal power that's coming through. This is still fire energy as well. I think that it's going to be incredibly self-sustaining. I also think that August is going to be a time for Sagittarians thinking about where they want to be traveling, what their long-term goals are, like what's their long-term journey. So you guys, I know at the moment it's very difficult for people to be traveling, and Sagittarians are kind of like the big travelers. You are definitely like a page of wands, getting out there and traveling around, exploring the entire world, and you can't do that at the moment, and I feel your frustration. There are many ways for you to feel free that for the time being can give you what you're after until you can go do that traveling. And I think that you may even find a place where you accept that right here, right now, you can't do that. There are other ways that you can find that freedom and that stability, and trust that like the planning is going to be just as exciting as the doing later on. So I think enjoy the ways that you can find that freedom and that escape, that adventure, within the confines of where you are right now, and that's going to give you that sense of personal freedom. So that's you for August, guys. I do hope that resonated and helps you for the upcoming few weeks. If you would like a reading, details are down below in the description box, and like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a beautiful week and a beautiful month. Bye.